Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to take you through an entire look using all Avon products. Most of these are actually Avon brand and some of them are different brands that you can buy from the Avon Canada website. So I'm just going to jump right in with a primer here. This is the VDL Lumalayer Primer. I knew about VDL when they first came to Toronto, so they actually have a store on Queen Street West. By the way, my face is moisturized with the Belief Aqua Bomb moisturizer. It was actually really surprisingly hydrating. Thought it was going to be more of like a super lightweight gel, but oh my goodness, a little goes a long way. So this primer from VDL, you really don't understand the hype until you try it. I didn't think much of it, but it just gives this pearlescent glow that you could wear on its own, but under makeup it is outstanding. So really gorgeous bottle as well. So that's a K-Beauty brand. Now going in with the Avon Cashmere Complexion Longwear Foundation. This is a new favorite, everyone. This is the winner. So look at this doe foot. It is absolutely massive. So I'm just gonna put a bit of it on the forehead, nose, cheeks, and chin. I'm gonna kind of use this as like a BB cream almost. Also, if I'm comparing it to anything, it does remind me of the Healthy Foundation from Physicians Formula. This also has a really big doe foot, but I don't know if you can tell, but the color of this Physicians Formula one is so much more pink. Like it's completely different. So I'm gonna blend this out with my Quo foundation brush here. And this is very yellow toned, but especially since I've got a fake tan on right now, the yellow is beautiful. It really neutralizes any redness. I had a spot right on my eyebrow, so this just does such a great job at neutralizing any discoloration that I get. And I don't know if it's the magic primer or what, but these two base products look amazing on the skin. I don't need anything else. Honestly, these two together are outstanding, and you can really build up the foundation. The coverage is outstanding. So if you do want like a concealer and foundation in one, that'd be a really good one, because you can even go and then target conceal with that doe foot applicator. Just had some pigmentation here. Okay, so then moving on to my concealer. This is a Tarte corrector, the Colored Clay CC Under Eye Corrector. So I don't know if Avon has a under eye corrector. I'd love to try it, but for now, it takes me ages to get through correctors anyways. So a little bit of this nice peachy tone. Under the eyes is where I will use more of a peachy pink, but that's about everywhere. I love using a self-tan because I find it also makes my skin a little bit more dried out, so I get less oily throughout the day. And yeah, my goodness, it just makes me look so much more alive. Okay, so after that, we're gonna go in just with this Avon Longwear Concealer. Yes, and this is the Cashmere Complexion as well. So this one is in Mochi. My foundation was in Nougat. So Mochi, they have 30 shades, I think, of this foundation. I'm just gonna put it under the eyes using that same Quo concealer brush. This is supposed to mimic a finger pad. They're the best brushes I've ever tried. It's gonna go under the eyes in that kind of typical V shape, around the nose, and then on any spots. Perfect, other side. I have not been wearing makeup, you guys. It's a total afterthought every day. I just end up using that time to work or sleep or scroll, and it's not good, so I need to start wearing more makeup. Honestly, it isn't always worth the effort, I'll be honest, but I think for me, it makes me feel a lot better about myself, you know, a lot more productive and confident, so I need to do more makeup. Okay, this is the Avon True Color Champagne Highlighter. This stuff is stunning. I'm actually just gonna do 2 swipes on the tops of my cheekbones, under the eyebrows. It's a beautiful highlight stick, so compact. Then at the same time, I'm gonna get my Avon Magic Wand here in the shade amaretto, and then do some contouring. So cheekbones, forehead, I guess down the nose, under the chin. After that, I'm going to go in with just a synthetic brush here. I'll blend in my contour first. Then I'll just like kind of blend it up onto the cheek. You don't want your contour to get too low, so I'll usually just blend it upwards with this synthetic brush. This is one I just got on eBay years and years ago, but I'm sure you can find them from all sorts of brands now. Here we go, blending up. These Magic Wand concealers, or sorry, foundation sticks are very, very pigmented. So I'll even use the lighter toned one that I have as like a touch-up stick throughout the day, or just as foundation. It's really good. And I'm just turning to the side of this brush and feathering in that highlighter. I don't want to move it around too much, since it is such a light, like it's not a very obnoxious highlighter. You can see it, that's for sure, but it doesn't need much work, you know? You can literally just put it on and then tap with your fingers and you're good to go. For blush, this is the Moisture Cushion Blush from Avon by the Face Shop. This is in the shade 3 Coral. So I don't use this sponge, oops, here it is. Really cute sponge. I don't use it because I find it doesn't blend as well, so I'm going back in with that great brush, just tapping it into the cushion. And we're gonna lightly pat it onto the cheeks. No powders yet, guys. Not a powder in sight, but I will show you the powder I am gonna use. I used cream blushes maybe like 8 years ago when Joe Fresh Beauty, back in like 2013, 2012, Joe Fresh Beauty came out with these incredible cream blushes, and no other brands had, except for Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge, like no other brands were doing cream blush, and now everyone's like, oh, cream blush rocks. And right when the cream blushes came out, everyone was like, oh God, it doesn't layer over the cake face, right? But now everyone's understanding, so. Not saying I was ahead of the curve, but I love a good cream blush, especially in the summertime. Look how gorgeous that is. This is so beachy. On an everyday basis, I would do this, put my glasses on, and go. But I'm gonna go further because c'est la vie. Alrighty, so then for eyeshadow, I don't really feel like powdering yet. I'm just going in with this Essence eyeshadow and primer cream. It's like a nice light white shade. I need to use this more because it gives the perfect base for color. I have these long nails. They're a little bit of a nuisance, but hey, my Biotin Nature's Bounty or whatever gummies are working. Okay, so there we go. Eyeshadow primer's on. And then I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadow as well. So this is the Mono Pop eyeshadow palette by Avon in the Face Shop. So pretty in the shade Moon Brown. Check it out. I'll do something a little bit dramatic. Let's do, dramatic for me at least. Let's do, an eyeshadow brush here. I'm gonna go in with this nice bronze tone in the middle. I'm actually gonna use the little mirror it has here. Keep it simple. I'm gonna put that bronze right over the lid, just avoiding the crease. This like paddle brush from Sonia Kashuk is really nice for shadow because it just covers so much space, It's almost like a stiff paddle brush. It is my go-to. And then I'm gonna get this Wet n Wild crease brush. It's a little bit dirty. I'm gonna do this like mid-tone kind of mauvey shade for the crease first. So I don't really love like a super dark crease. This is nice. It's nice having like a little bit of depth with a matte versus all shimmer. It's good. And then for some added dimension, I'll just mix these two browny reddy tones together. Just really kind of swirl it into the crease. Outer corner actually, I should say. That's great. Not bringing it too far, just keeping it there, bringing it in just a smidge. Same on the other side. Literally just making a little circle. You kind of gotta, like, wedge your brush into the hollow of your eye there, like into the socket, and then just kind of make little circles. There we go. I also raise my eyebrows because my eyelids are just slightly creasy, so that's pretty. I feel like I need just a little bit more orange on this side. Stamping that on. These shadows are not powdery at all when I'm using them. Like, there's just a very small bit of kickback on the shimmer shades, but not much at all. So they're really beautiful. Then with this kind of pointed pencil-y brush here, I'm gonna go in with that reddy tone and then a bit of the gold that I used, and then put that, here we go, right onto the lower lash line. Get it nice and fiery looking, because I don't want it too dark, just, oh yeah, that's great. And then you can bring it just a bit further onto the lower lash line. So I find my eye makeup, my mascara is gonna kind of like smudge regardless. It's the summer, what do you expect? And doing this, like bringing some color below, whether it's eyeliner or eyeshadow, just helps kind of camouflage it when you start to get darkness under the eyes. It makes it look like you meant for it to be there. Ooh, that is good. That is like subtly editorial, you know? Okay, perfect. And if I wanted to go like one step further, I mean, might as well. I'll just get that little pencil brush again, maybe go into this dark brown, and then this one, like those two kind of dark browns, and then I could just put it like right on the upper lash line, you know? Give almost like a eyeliner effect just on the outer portion of the upper lash line there. Just wing it out a touch. That gives you slightly more depth just where you want it. For eyeliner, I'm going to use the True Color Toasted eyeliner. These are like beyond creamy, so it's just a roll up. I'm going to just line the upper lash line with that. So I'm not wearing glasses or contacts, so I feel like I'm doing this from like a mile away, but I just want it to be very smudgy and smoky anyways. You can't get super precise with these roll-ups anyways because you're not like sharpening them to a point. Oh, that's good. Okay, so I am gonna just like wing it out a touch. Let me get close and check. Oh, nice. I'm just gonna fill in one little spot there, there. Pretty. I do always like to bring a little bit of my eyeliner kind of into the waterline just on the top. You know, I don't want it to be on the lid, but just kind of right on the wet part of my upper eyelid, just to kind of continue it into that like true cat shape. And I don't want to bring any eyeliner onto my bottom. If I did, I would just put it like right in the center, but I want to keep it kind of bright. For brows, let's do a bit of brows. I have the Avon Brow Definer in Blonde. This is a pretty good blondie shade. It's actually almost like a taupe. And I did lighten my hair a bit using some John Frieda Go Blonder, so this matches well. It's a very waxy pencil too. Again, not crazy precise. Oh my gosh, you guys, I also trimmed my eyebrows. They were getting completely out of control, so I plucked and then trimmed, and it felt like I was trimming a hedge. I actually did it in like 4 installments to get it just right, and it makes a big difference. So now I'm just using my spoolie brush here. Just need a mirror, hold on. Then I'm going to blend this out. That brow pencil is so easy, and I don't even need a wax because, or a brow setting gel, because this pencil just kind of clings onto the hair so well. Really easy. Oh, those eyes are great. It's like a summer sunset. Great. So then for the powder, I'm going to be using this Magic's Dust finishing powder. It is very, very finely milled. It actually has like crystals in it or something. It's pretty much matte, and it has one of those sifters, so I'm going to unlock it, tap some out into the cap. Perfect. Oh, I think it was open to begin with. Hold on. Yes, it was. Tap, tap, tap. So I have just a little bit in the cap there. I'm gonna use this great precise brush here. It is a Morphe E49. It's very professional feeling. It has that same kind of brush as the handle as the Quo. I'm just gonna sweep this right under the eyes. I think I use this for highlighter, so this might be a little shimmery, but I'm pretty much just gonna set under the eyes because that's where I get creasing and fallout and such. Then I'm gonna use any excess just down the nose, onto the forehead in like a true T shape, just where I get like a reflective chin, and then maybe like a little bit right here. Then I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave the rest because I don't need to fuss. Another random step here, this NARS beige eyeliner. I don't use this enough, so I wanna just throw a little bit onto the waterline, see if it'll work. Oh yeah, it's a little bit dried out because I don't use it that often. I don't know if you can see the difference there, but it does give a bit of brightness. So let's do that on the other side. Honestly, this step is a total faff, as the Brits say. Like, I don't really think you need to do it, but hey, if you do have kind of reddish tone on your eyes or naturally kind of a smaller regard, this will truly like make your eyes look a bit bigger. So there's that. Now I'm gonna do a touch of lip liner. Get my mirror out again. This one is just from the Body Shop. I do have a few Avon lip liners, but I wanted something neutral. Overline just a touch. I think this is the best lip liner I've ever used. Crayon, I don't even know, they don't have real like names on the shades here, but it was on clearance at the Body Shop. I think I bought 3. It's the best lip liner on earth. It feels like a moisturizing lipstick. I'll usually just wear this on its own and maybe a balm on top and be good to go, but there's a really nice base for any kind of neutrally pink. These, don't mind me dropping things. Pièce de Résistance, the Rouge Powder Matte is awesome. So this gorgeous red I wore it in my empties video. It's perfection. I could just eat it. And don't do that. And these pinkies are so good. So this one is like that true kind of berry. The tubes lie, you know. I don't really look like that. So I think I'm actually gonna use the darker one today, just to go with my look. This pinky one is in, let me read it, Rose Powder, I think, and this one is Beige Powder. So let me use the Beige Powder. There's nothing beige about it. It's pretty much the exact same shade as that lip liner, aka perfection. These are a moisturizing matte. It's this like velvet matte, identical formula to the Quo lipsticks that I adore that are now discontinued. It was like a holiday collection, but they feel divine. So this is my final look. Oh, hey, mascara. I'm like, something's missing, but it's not my Avon one, so too bad. But this is the Stila Magnum, but I can't go without my primer. So let me just do a little bit of my Dior lash primer. The amount of times I've gone outside with no mascara on, I can't even count, because I'll do liner like this and then feel like, oh, c'est fini, but not quite. Okay, let's do some XXL. This brush is ridiculous, but the mascara is lovely, so here we go. My lashes tend to like droop down naturally, so I'm trying to train them. I just hate using lash curlers, so let's see if I can curl them with that swipe of primer and this mascara. This is like L'Oreal Voluminous style, you know, just traditional big bold lashes. Really pretty. A little bit on the lower lashes. This can get clumpy, so just be gentle, don't go overboard. I usually just wiggle and then let go. Comb through a little. I really love these traditional like spoolies that have the plastic bristles versus the rubber bristles, because I can kind of really grab at the roots of the lashes, you know, like with the tip, like what I'm doing right now, and it won't poke my eyeball or, you know, hurt. Isn't that awesome? Those are big lashes. My right eye is my better eye. This left one is my challenging eye, but nothing a second coat can't fix. Here we go. Check that out. Aside from this one lash that points down. So pretty. I need to start wearing mascara more. Like, come on. It makes me look like a different person. Here we go. Only downside of these massive brushes is the transfer. So let me just fix that up, and we can take a look at the final Sunset Bronze look. So with the pointed Q-tip here, I'm just gonna blend off any of the smudges. The glow is so real from that primer, and then just not over powdering. Stunning. So this is the final look, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Avon has some incredible products. They have great shipping. I haven't ordered from them, from their website recently, but especially in this time where we shouldn't be going out to shop for non-essential items, if you're really craving a lipstick or some new eyeshadow or that great primer, check them out. They are a fantastic company. They support Canadian women, and I love their products, and look at how they perform. So thanks so much, you guys. Subscribe for more, and I will see you again soon. Bye.